Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to Skillz Live! Today is a very momentous occasion. One, because we've got the Starlink up and running and we've done a few tests. And two, this is the second test via OBS. And boy, have I cranked up the settings, so hopefully things will go well and you can hear me well. I really am going to rely on you tonight to tell me exactly the way it is. If you think it's crap, it's crap. If you think I'm coming in good, it's good. So I appreciate all of your feedback because this will mold what I do with Skillz Live as a channel from here on out. This is kind of the big one because OBS allows me to do all sorts of fun stuff to, enable the enjoyment in just about everyone. Or at least that's my hope. Anyway, life goes on. Here, let's go. Let's start by saying hello to everybody here. Asgard Studios, welcome, my friend. Thumbs up and a high five. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Wrestler Mania, great to see you, my friend. Great to have you here. You're us on Oz. I love that name. It's good to see it. Of course, daddy duties take priority over just about anything else in life, so I completely understand. Thumbs up and a high five. Great to see you. All right, so let's keep on going here. Skull Ministry Gaming, aka Terra Firma, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that don't know who that is, I'm going to keep saying that for a little while because it helps me remember that it is Terra Firma, and it may help a few of you remember, oh, that's Terra Firma. So there. Thumbs up and a high five, my friend. Great to see you. Sent 1000's in the house. Great to see you as well. Not a Great Gamer is in the house. Thumbs up and a high five. I not exactly in that order, but you get the point. Tales of the Solstice, thumbs up and a high five. Great to have you here. Rattle Trap Fishy, what's going on, my friend? Great to have you here. All right. Yes, we're still talking about my internet connection. Yes, absolutely. So far, so good. I mean, it looks clear. It doesn't look as though I am freezing like I did in StreamYards. I'm beginning to wonder if it's a compatibility issue between like Starlink and StreamYards. It could be a bitrate issue. I'm not really 100% sure, but so far so good. I am really, really, really liking this. Let me go ahead and enable desktop audio.
No, God!
Let me know if you guys can hear that.
No, God, please, no! No! No!
The wonderful Michael Scott.
No!
You guys could just tell me whether or not you just heard Michael Scott, please. Let me know. That would be wonderful. Yeah, I mean, it's coming in pretty clear. I'm pretty happy with this. Do I sound okay? Tham's World, what's going on? Tham's World, love it, Seth. Tham's World is awesome. Thumbs up and high five. WTF Mike. Great to see you guys on this wonderful Saturday night. I think Not a Great Gamer said it best. Here, let me bring my penis microphone in for this one. These are the voyages of the Skillz Enterprise, carrying Starlink into the future with live streaming, bliss and agony, and all the things that come with Skillz live streams. Yes. Oh, it is so much fun. Sounds fine on your end. That is fantastic. Tales of the Solstice heard the sound effect. That's awesome. That means that I'm not as rusty as I thought I was on the OBS. This is great. Skull Ministry says, I was trying to think of a joke in relation to the sound clip, but I got nothing. I heard it, though. Sweet. You know, I've got favorites here. Let me see if... Oh, it's going to make me log in. Son of a biscuit. And I don't remember my login information for my sound effects. So I'm just going to go into the trending.
Bruh.
There we go. So, we got bra, we got the Taco Bell thing, we got fart buttons, we got all sorts of fun stuff here tonight. Just to kind of check it out and explore this and see how well it's going to do. Because if it does really well, I can use OBS in conjunction with like Zoom, to bring people up and still have my sound effects and still be able to do things and not rely on StreamYards. So yeah, thank you. That is awesome. I'm glad. So far, so good. WrestleMania says, to boldly go where no one has gone before. He must have upgraded his bathroom and put in a new toilet. Oh, for the love of God, yes. That sounds perfect. Absolutely. That would be something. Yeah. You don't want to boldly go there. Trust me, because you just trust me. You just don't. Crazy Ann, surprise! I was planning a potential live stream tonight. I just didn't know when. Nobody's here right now, so I figured this is a perfect opportunity to try out OBS, and just see how it works. Now, I tweaked the settings on OBS before. I had to have, like, the input was at 720, and the output to you guys to stream was like at 480. So, I mean, it was probably pretty grainy what you guys were seeing. And I couldn't, the bit rate was at mind-bogglingly slow. It was like 1800 or something like that. I've got it all cranked up. I've got 1080p on everything here. I've got the bit rate, not maximized, but at the recommended YouTube live streaming rate, which is 4500. So yeah, so far so good. This is just absolutely amazing. I'm looking for the wow button, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, here we go. Okay, so there's the wow button. Tham's World says, I use OBS. I like it. Yeah, Tham's World is awesome, guys. By the way, if you have not checked out Tham's World's channel, please do. The guy's absolutely amazing. He's an artist. He plays guitar. He sings. He does all sorts of cool stuff. Look, if you want to learn more about Tham's World, I would if I were you, if you heard this much. Go over to his channel, please. And that goes for just about anybody that's in here right now. There are people in here that have great, live streams. There are some Shoot the Breeze streams that are pretty interesting to listen to. The live streams where people get together with friends and fellow YouTubers and talk about some pretty interesting stuff. So you got that. You've got people in here that put out some content too, like myself. I do the micro scrapping and stuff. But there are people that like outdoors. We get outdoorsy type of people in here. We got scrap people in here. We got Skull Ministry Gaming in here that likes to go into the more dark and mysterious type of folktale type of stuff, which I really enjoy. Junior A-Cat, hello, thumbs up and a high five. Great to see you. So is where people with no date comes. Yes, this is the fallback position for people that have no dates and are at least 40 years old and are still a virgin. So feel free to make yourself at home and grab some of the complimentary popcorn, and just, be happy. Let's see. Gemma's Journey Grace, hello. It is good to see you. Thumbs up and a high five. Great to see you. John Wild is in the house. Thumbs up and a high five. I am more like shoot the shit streams. Well, yeah, shoot the breeze, shoot the shit, whichever you prefer to say. That is perfectly fine with me. And, shoot the breeze streams, they can be pretty interesting. Like I said, depending on who it is and what they're talking about and all that good stuff. Endless Vlogs. Why do I feel like it's been a minute since I've seen you? I hope all is well with you and your family, especially coming up on the holiday season and whatnot. It is wonderful to see you. Thumbs up and a high five. Great to have you here tonight. Diving with R5. Hey. Diving with R5. Let me do the wild thing again here. Yeah. What I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be checking out certain sound effects as we go along in the live stream, so you're just going to have to bear with me. I'm very excited that I have an internet connection now that I can actually reliably use. So things are going to start changing on this end. I cannot wait. Anyway, all right. So let's see here. Dams, I've been unwell with a cold, but getting better. I'm sorry to hear you had a cold, Gemma, but I am glad that you're on the mend. And it is always good to see you, my sister from another mister. I'm an autism awareness channel. Yes, you are. And one of the best ones on YouTube as far as I'm concerned. So there, I said it. I admitted it. There it is. Skull Ministry Gaming said, did you manage to see my plasmophobia video? Yeah, I'm being cheeky again. I maybe not. If this is something that you did that is new, like recent, probably not, but maybe. Cooking and cleaning Thanksgiving tomorrow. Yeah, some people do Thanksgiving not on Thanksgiving Day, probably because of a convenience factor where the family's all available on the weekend before, or the weekend after. Sense. That makes complete sense to me. That's cool. Looking forward to Thanksgiving, hanging out with some friends and some family and whatnot. Sound off, too. If anybody in the chat is doing like a, what do they call it? A Friendsgiving? I think that's what they call it, where they're doing like a Thanksgiving with just friends, hanging out with friends. That wasn't a sound effect, was it now? I don't know. You tell me. Hopefully you guys are not seeing any buffering, because right now, for some reason, the YouTube stream settings is saying that there's a poor connection. I don't know why it's saying there's a poor connection. OBS is saying that all is well, which is wonderful. And YouTube doesn't seem to be having any issues right now, because I've got it live. I'm actually on the live stream itself through YouTube and through my YouTube settings. So, I don't know. It's weird. Weird. Eco Guys, what's going on, Eco Guys? Psh, thumbs up and high five, great to see you as well. Yeah, my channel's going through a metamorphosis, is going to start coming out kind of different than ever before. How about an entertainment all about me, all about this and that, the other thing? Sounds good to me. Can't wait to see it. You're going to want to hang yourself by the time you're finished watching. Well, that's why you're here. Right? Either that or you, by the end of this stream, you realize that your life isn't all that bad. After watching Skillz, my God, I got it pretty good. Right? Right? No, I'm just kidding. Thank you. It means the world to me. I try to break down the stigma of people. Yeah, and you know, if it wasn't for people like you, there would continue to be stigma, and the stigma would be worse, Gemma. So thank you for that. We never do because Mike's work schedule, and that makes sense too. Diamond R5. And I'm sorry if I'm talking super fast, guys. I'm just trying to keep up with the chat. Giving away friends sounds illegal. It depends on whether it's consensual. Looks fine on my end. Great to hear. I haven't seen any buffering as of yet. Hopefully nobody else is. Again, this is a test, guys. This is just a test. You know, and I'm hanging out with you guys. I love hanging out with you guys. Great to always see you. I love seeing and hearing your feedback. And yeah. And I'm just going to continue working on the fart buttons and the nut buttons.
Nut.
It was yesterday. I'm starting to do every Friday on this. Awesome. Yes. YouTube, guys. YouTube pays attention to your consistency. Holy crap. So if you say you're going to go live or upload a video every Friday at a certain time, do it. You know, because after a while, that's what YouTube builds upon to you know, show off your channel more, which I think is totally awesome. That and a whole bunch of other things, but that's one of the big ones. Everything looks good. Thank you, Tails. I appreciate you saying that. John says you're buffering, and for some reason, you two sent my last message via Egos, guys, but I'm logged in as John Wild. I don't know. That's weird. That is really weird. I'm not buffering. from what I can see here, but that doesn't mean that that wouldn't happen in other areas throughout the world, because different servers and all that fun stuff. I just want to make sure I'm not buffering because of my internet connection. You know what I mean? Hauling ass out of Ohio to Salt Lake City for Turkey Day. All right. All right. Well, whether it be family or friends, I hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I hope everybody has Thanksgiving. Feel free to swing on up to Maine. We got plenty of turkey. We get plenty of cranberry sauce and, all sorts of stuffing and the trimmings. And, oh, yeah. Yeah. The less leftovers, the better. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I like a turkey sandwich or two, a day or two after Thanksgiving. But then it gets old, right? I don't want to throw away any leftovers this year. I love you too, Gemma. I love you too. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner, Endless Vlogs. Honestly, I don't know. I have a craving for a tuna melt. I don't know why. I know I'm not pregnant, but I have a craving for a tuna melt that I might have to just make a tuna melt. So that right now, that's at the top of the list. So the live stream looks good. Thank you, Junior AK. I appreciate you letting me know. I appreciate you guys just saying, if you see any discrepancies at all, and I'm not talking about just my face, because my face in itself is a discrepancy. I understand that. But if you see any discrepancies with the stream, please let me know. I greatly appreciate it. Test. So this isn't a real live stream. You a computer-generated image? Do you think someone in all reality would create a computer-generated image of this? This? Man, there's a lot cleaner, and I would use a stock avatar, or I would choose another, Anyway, I'm moving on. Well, I'm in Orlando after all. True. That is true. Let's see. You're perfectly crystal clear. Yes. I upload every other day on my channel. Yes, you do, Gemma. And just keep it up. You're doing a fantastic job. Gonna see wife. She's going to school. There's a free trip taking the train. Interesting. I have a craving for Chick-fil-A. Now, thank you, Endless Vlogs, because now I have a craving for Chick-fil-A. Now that's in the top 5 with the tuna melt. But I don't really feel like traveling 40 minutes to the nearest Chick-fil-A, so I might still have that tuna melt. Give me just a second here. That's just it. I wanted to talk to you about it, but I will after my live stream. Period. LOL. Hold on. I put air in all her tires, but I wanted to talk to you about it. I'll talk to you about it later. Much love. Exclamation point, smiley face. Okay, back to the program. All right, so here we are. Okay, so John says, in Orlando, I see people walking down the sidewalk. Stop and buffer. Oh my God, yeah, that's so true. Well, they do say that Florida is the land of the newlywed and nearly dead. So, yeah, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it, John? Excuse me a moment. Hold on. Okay, I had to take care of something. I had kebab for my dinner. Kebab. Now that sounds really good. Now you can put a lot of stuff in a kebab. So what did you have on that? You have a little steaky poo, a little chicken, maybe some shrimp with some veggies, and maybe one of those really, really nice, tiny, those pickled onions that I'm talking about. I can't remember the name of the pickled onions, but yeah, those pickled onions are really good when you put the kebabs out on the grill. Ooh, good stuff. So the kebabs with the onions and the tiny cherry tomatoes, Maybe even throwing in some pineapple in between, you know, some of the steak and whatnot. Mm. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Yum. Is that what I'm going to have tonight? No, that's not what I'm going to have tonight. Am I going to have Chick-fil-A tonight? No, I'm not going to have Chick-fil-A tonight. I'm probably going to have a tuna melt. Unless somebody else would come up with something better that I could potentially make here at home. Chicken, onions, and sweet corn. Sweet corn. What's nasty? What are you talking about? Well, first and foremost, I need to say hello to my friend Nero Trigger. Welcome, my friend. Thumbs up. And here it comes. Here comes this high definition high five. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Where's that wow button? All right. Here we go. You want to say hello? Here's the high definition sky. That was disgusting. One of my dogs just belched. Come here, honey. Give me a hug. Love you. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you so much. You did so good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sky Cam. You know, in a few moments, we might have Luna Cam. Hail to the solstice. Oh, wait. Container Man 68, welcome. Kebab. Kebab? Cannibalism? No, we're not talking about we're not talking about kebabs. Not kebabs. Kebabs. Made from Bob. No. Everybody's starting to talk cannibalism. What are you talking about? No, not that kind of kebabs. I'm snacking on cotton candy for dinner. That's not a healthy choice for dinner. Is it, honey? Is it? Is that a healthy choice for dinner? No, she doesn't think so. Right? Right? She's like, shut up, daddy. Feed me. I want treats. Get me away from these young people. These young doggies. All right. Sky Cam! Boy, she really wants to say hello. And it looks like Luna wants to say hi, too. And I'm surprised she hasn't attempted to come up here. You want to say hello? Come here. Come on up here and say hello. You want to say hello real quick? Huh? Hey, Luna. Luna. This is the newest member of our family. I'd like you to meet high definition Luna. Look at her. She got her tongue sticking halfway out her head. Oh, I love you, Daddy. I love you too. Yes, so we've had Sky Cam, we've had Luna Cam, and you guys can see Moon in the background, right? There's Moon in the background. She's just chilling a little bit of illin. What? No, you've already been up to say hello. You've already been up to say hello. So yeah, let me. I want to take a look and see what else we got here for sound effects. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. High quality, savage. I'm reading. I'm checking out some. Oh my. Okay. Yep. Puppies. Yes, that's right. Absolutely. Puppies. I can't tell you how pleased I am with this, with the way this is working, because I mean I didn't even gradually turn up the settings on OBS. I just cranked it. You know, I cranked it right up to 1080. I cranked up the bit rate and all that fun stuff, and it is working perfectly. And I am so glad that it is. Real paranormal investigation and research. Hello. Slappy says hello. The puppies say hello. And so does the thumbs up and the high five and a... Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you for that $2 super chat. And for the record, my dear, you don't have to give us a super chat every time you come in and say hello. I know you like the grand entrances and you like to make a great entrance, but you always do, whether you give a super chat or not. So I love to see you either way. Meroway. Just say, hey, super chat every time. You can if you want to. There we go. With all that dog hair, you should be a sponsorship for a vacuum company. You know, you're not wrong, Junior A Cat. You're not wrong. I mean, we have to sweep several times a week because these dogs shed like a mofo. And yeah, I mean, every week we probably could have a dog worth of fur that we get out of them. It's actually quite funny if you think about it. Not funny from a cleaning standpoint, but anybody with a lot of dogs is going to have some issue with hair, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you got the eyes. You got the big blue eyes, the real paranormal investigator. You know we love you. You don't need to pay for the love. Put that back down. John's like, what? So I'm going back and forth here between Pepsi and coffee. I needed the Pepsi to take my pills. I had a bit of a headache, so I wanted to take some ibuprofen. So here I am. I got to find some really good music that will not give me a copyright slap on the face and demonetize my live stream. Because we need good ambience here. We need some good ambience here when we have these regular live streams and stuff like that. So I will work on that as well. Container Man says, a new dog fur coat for winter, Gil? No. Unless we're talking about their fur coats that they already have on their bodies. No fur coats in the mix here. Sosa says, I have 4 cats and they shed like crazy. But horses are the worst shedders. I'm actually allergic to horse dander, which is really weird. It's like, do you know anybody else that's allergic to horse dander? Like, I got 3 dogs, I got 2 cats, we got 2 birds, and a partridge in a pear tree over here at this house. I'm not allergic to any of that. But you get me near a horse? Yeah. Pay for love. Skillz 2021. That's not going away anytime soon, is it? Oh my goodness. Let me get back here. I forgot my login for my favorite sound effects. Son of a biscuit. You know what? Let me try something here. Let me try to log in. Plus. Oh, yeah, we're gonna play that not the right password game, are we? I heard you guys. Oh, you guys cut the crap. Hey, I got it right. I never get my passwords right. Tonight, I don't know. I think it's because Gemma Journey Grace is with me tonight and here tonight, along with all of you. I think that is why that went well. So yeah, I've got a couple already that I have, and these are my favorites. So I got the Windows XP error, and censor, Price is Right losing. I got to get a couple of versions of the fart, but this is what I have in my favorites. You know, get nice and precise, you know, it's like, and ready, and, you know, just got to make that happen. You will never be Amish. What? No, I will never be Amish because I am allergic to horses. That's right. Plus, I've owned vehicles since I was like 15 years old. One of my sponsors at one time was a vacuum cleaner company. Believe me, you don't want to do that. They just suck. Okay, that was funny. They just suck. Lewis Fuller, how are you, my good friend? How is life treating you today? Thumbs up and a high five. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system of Skillz Live. I just recently switched to Starlink for my internet needs. And we're doing tests to make sure that the live streaming and the uploads and all that fun stuff and all of its levels are working okay. And if so, I'm going to get a lot more adventurous and ambitious on these channels. So I've high hopes at this point. But welcome nonetheless. Lewis, it's always good to see you. It sucks so bad. Never mind, I won't finish that. Thank you, John, because I think we know where you're going with that. Miss Sister Donna Cantor, hello, thumbs up and a high five, and here it comes. Oh, man, you could, you are strong. 10-1-1000 says this stream is sponsored in part by LastPass, your only service that remembers all of your passwords and sites you visit. Just kidding. What's everybody doing? Right now, I am live streaming with you guys, shooting the breeze, and just enjoying myself and happy that I finally have an internet connection that is somewhat reliable. Amen to that. You get a thumbs up and a high five for that. Yeah. Hakuna Matata. Yeah, no. Hakuna Amish? No. Hakuna damn it. Hakuna Matata. Not Hakuna Amish. I'm not Amish because I'm allergic to horses, okay? Okay. All right. Oh, it's okay, Gemma. Glad you're back. Get her done, Granny. Hello and much love to you. Thumbs up and a high five. I was wondering how you've been doing. How is life treating you? Get her done, Granny. I don't want to single you out or anything, but I hope things are well. If you want to reach out and we can talk via instant messenger service at some point. But I am wondering how you're doing. I hope things are going well. I hope things with your house or new house is going well. And I'll just leave it at that for you guys. Skull Ministry says, this is the Skillz emergency broadcast system. The apocalypse has begun. Run! Run for your lives! No, I'm just kidding. And so is Skull Ministry Gaming, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Lewis Willis says, I heard that sound. I've heard that satellite company is great. Yes. Yeah, I tried. I don't know if you guys do the same thing, but I always try to give the small businesses the opportunity to earn my business first. Like, for example, well, damn. Okay, John, that's pretty bold. I'm happy for you. I hope you're getting, well, it's probably dark where you are too now, but yeah. I was going to say maybe you'd be getting a tan, but it's dark over there. Anyway, you made me lose track of what I was trying to say. Son of a biscuit. Purple Tube, hello, thumbs up and a high five. Great to see you. Hope life is treating you well. But yes, I try to give the small businesses the opportunity to earn my business first. I live in a rural area. I live down a dirt road, but there is fiber optic service just up the street, maybe a little over a mile away. So I made a few phone calls to a couple of local companies and tried to make a deal with them to run the fiber optic down my road, and I would be an advocate for them, and I would promote their business, and I would go door to door and petition people's business because people want faster internet around here. They don't even care who it's with, but I would have been an advocate for them, and neither company really cared. We've got that funding coming in, but they didn't really care to partner up like that. And one of the companies snubbed me completely and stopped answering my emails. So I'm like, all right, big F you. I tried to contact all the locals in the area. The small businesses always get the opportunities to earn my business first. Now I'm going to Elon Musk, the guy that doesn't need my money because he's got plenty of it. And, it is what it is. And here we are with Starlink. So just a little story to share with you guys. Sure hope it will pass your test. Yes, I hope it does too. So far it is. I'm very happy with it. It averages, because it fluctuates, because, you get the constellation of satellites. They're still bringing up satellites. for the network, but I get anywhere from 1 to 300 megabits per second, which is, even on the low end, is at least double what I had before, and cheaper per month. So either way, I'm happy. I heard that. Smack me a good one. John T. Cash, hello. Psh, thumbs up and a high five. And I apologize, guys. As with any OBS, there's going to be a bit of a delay. So if you pop in and say hello and it takes me a minute to respond to you, it's not because I haven't seen you. It's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because of that delay. And if I don't say hello to you even after that fact, please say hello again, because chances are, in my mental state or in my focus in what I'm talking about, I may have missed you, and I don't want to miss you. Okay? Let's see if we can get this. Can we shake just a little bit? Okay. All right, here we go. Let's keep on going here. John, while I'm sitting here watching, okay, we already discussed that. Just in limbo at the moment. Will eventually get better. Thanks for asking. That's all I needed. I know you are a very strong individual and you are a survivor and you've got a support system in place, and that is enough for me. Get it done, Granny. Thank you. Thank you for updating us all. Skull Ministry says, I always can't tell. I can't always tell. Lewis says, my internet sucks. The Wi-Fi connection sucks. My internet, I think that was a statement. My internet sucks the Wi-Fi connection. Is there some sort of sexual attraction with the Wi-Fi connection on the internet? Anyway, okay, we'll keep moving. Container Man's telling John not to spill the coffee. John saying, why was my wrench taken away? What did I do? John, I don't think your wrench was taken away. I think you're a mod in Skillz, but not here. So I'll just add you here. No big deal. And there you go. Hunting and Stuff with JJ. Welcome, my friend. Thumbs up and a high five, and here it comes. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're having a great weekend, and I hope you have a beverage of your choosing, and you're having a great weekend. And I know I said that multiple times. Okay, let's just keep going. What's the price for the service? Junior ACAT for the US, it's $100 per month, but you got to shell out a decent amount of money for the equipment. So right now it's about $500 to get the equipment, and and then it's $99 plus tax and whatever per month for the service itself. Unfortunately, because it's getting popular, it's getting more and more popular because the people that have it are raving about it. They love it. So more and more people are interested, more and more people want to hop in the bandwagon. They can't fulfill the orders until the constellations start filling in, and they need to get more satellites up there. So there are people that have been on a waiting list since February, still hasn't received it, and anybody that orders it now may have to wait until mid to late 2022 or even early 2023. So it's a bit of a wait. I had to wait. I ordered mine in May, and I got mine a couple of weeks ago, give or take. Was it worth the wait for me? Hell yeah, because I had sucky internet right up until I got it, and there was no other internet option available, so it was worth the wait. If you got sucky internet and there's no other options, and those local companies aren't going to work with you or put internet in your area that's any faster anytime remotely soon, Starlink is a good option. I will say that straight up. Oh, excuse me, son of a biscuit. Sorry if the girls are fighting in the background. So let's keep on going. Several thousand says Skillz may not need your money. Doesn't mean he still wants it. Well, I mean, you're not wrong. Containing Man 68 says my mom went local for an oil change, $100. The Chevy garage 30 miles away, 60. Yeah. Yeah, and that's why I have a DIY channel, my friend, because if you do it yourself, it's only like 25. You know what I mean? So I've got a receipt in the garage. Okay, this is kind of a weird situation, but I'll tell you about it real quick anyway. I needed my old RAV inspected, my 2010 RAV. So right after work, I went to drop it off to the local place, right? The local mechanic. So on the way there, guess what happens? My rear caliper blew, and my brake pedal went to the floor. I made it without any incidents to the mechanic, but because it was there, I didn't want to bring it back home to do the caliper replacement. Now, the inspection and the caliper replacement cost about $250. Now, an inspection for the state of Maine, mind you, is only $12. $12 for the inspection, and the caliper, hi, how you doing, sweetheart? The caliper is about $50. So I could have spent $62 and, well, I could have spent I could have saved a shit ton of money if I'd done it myself. That's all I'm gonna say. Ian Matthews, hello, thumbs up and high five. Psh, great to see you, Samantha Lee's original. What's going on? Psh, thumbs up and a high five. John says that's better than receiving an Oscar. Thank you, Gil. You're welcome. I am glad to assist. Excuse me. So, yeah, introducing the 26 James Bond's film, Starlink. Yes, right on. That's better than receiving this. See, Samantha Lee, I hope life is treating you well today, Samantha. I've seen you around every now and then, like on Phil's stream and whatnot. I hope things are going well for you, and I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, if I don't talk to you between now and then. And I'm glad Purple Tube is still here. It is good to see you, Janik. Walski, good to see you. Hopefully I said that right. If not, sometimes the K is silent, sometimes it isn't. I don't know. I just assumed, and you know what they say about assuming. Sorry about that, bud. Thumbs up and a high five. Great to see you. Ian Matthews is in the house. If I didn't say hello, great to see you. Good evening, Skillz, and saying hello to everybody. Great to have you here. Guests will keep taking the ass from Time Warner at $53 a month. Well, like I said, if you're getting decent service from somebody already, you know, and you're paying under $100 a month, keep what you got, you know. But if you got really crappy internet, you know, it's 50 megabits per second or less, and it's unreliable, and the local companies are like putting it up the poop chute to you because you live in a rural area and they know they've got you by the balls, and they know that they're the only option that you have for any reliable internet because you work at home. If that's all you're dealing with, then go with Starlink. Trust me, it is going to be worth your while. It felt so good to call the internet service provider I had and say, I don't need your services anymore. Well, why don't you need our services anymore? Because I got Starlink. I got tired of waiting for you guys to bring faster internet to the area. I got Starlink. You could hear the sadness. You could feel you could just feel the conversation change. Like they're cringing. It's like, there's another one we lost to Starlink. Damn it! But yeah. Anyway, so let's continue here. Starlink, Gil. Money. You really must live. I would assume you meant live out in the sticks. Yes, live. There's the correction right there. Not really. I mean, I live down a dirt road that's a little over a mile from the main road. I mean, I do live in the woods. Don't get me wrong. Some people might consider it the middle of nowhere. Others, I don't know. I guess it depends. If R5's in here, let her determine it, because she lives in a really, really, she lives in a nice residential neighborhood, and she's been up here, so she could probably tell you better than anybody. Do I live in the middle of nowhere? You tell me, R5. Let's see. Lewis says, with Spectrum, I'm supposed to be getting 200 megabits per second of internet in Wi-Fi. And are you getting that, Lewis Fuller? Are you getting what they promised you or dangled in front of you like a little sugar-coated carrot? I highly doubt it. Tanny Man says, my mom is 83. She's not going to do it herself. Do what herself? Oh, you mean the installation and stuff like that? Yeah, because Starlink does require you got to purchase the stuff, and then once you get the stuff, yes, you do need to install it or hire someone to install it for you. So yeah, you're absolutely correct. That is true. Ian Matthews says it's a bummer to break down away from home, knowing it's something you can fix at home. Yeah, I agree with that too, Ian. I agree with that too. Anybody that likes to do like DIY stuff knows if they get something that they intended to scrap, but they can fix it, they're going to do it. Because obviously you could sell it and make more money. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, you read it right. Yes, yes, yes. I'm glad to hear that. I am glad that I read that right. Janek Walski, that is absolutely cool. I don't often do that. I am really horrible at pronouncing names. Ask anybody in here, they'll tell you. Woo! Competition is good for the consumer. That is true. That is true. I'm going to say this. I've said it before. I'll say it again, and I'll keep saying it until it happens. Elon Musk is making all these internet provider companies realize that they got complacent. They got complacent, and they got greedy. And now that Elon Musk has raised things to the next level and brought availability to internet to people that couldn't get it before, they're going to start playing catch up. They're going to start having to eat crow. They're going to have to start eating crow for me, because even if the company that I was with before magically, in a month or two says, hey, we've got faster internet in your area, they're going to have to offer me a little more than that for me to cross back over. Because it took me years of telling them, I was like, look, we need faster internet. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Your internet's crap. It's unreliable. So, yeah. Anybody who's had unreliable internet, please relate with me in the chat. So there. Coming this summer, the new horror film, Gil Lives in the Woods. Do you dare venture? Will you come out alive? Find out this summer in a theater near you. Oh my gosh. Speaking of which, I want to do some voice acting. Does anybody want to do a collab with voice acting? Let me know. Let me know, because that is something that I really would like to do sometime in the near future. P.S. Upload some speed test video. I could do that. I could do that at some point. I would do it live here now, but I don't want I don't want to expose my IP address, or the IP address that I'm using with my VPN. So yeah, but I can upload at some point. Yeah, because I can crop. I could do the cropping and all that fun stuff. You will in the woods. You have a big busy. You will in the woods, and you have a big, busy beard. Well, yeah, I have a big, busy beard. For one, this beard does an excellent job of covering the family of necks I have behind it. So that's a great thing, okay? So this is a great beard just because of that alone, all right? And yeah, it protects my neck from the cold. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Container Man says, I'm thinking about, I was talking about her oil change, local versus away. She's 83, too old to do it herself. I completely understand. And when I say DIY, or if you have an inclination to try to do it yourself, or maybe want to do it yourself, I naturally mean if you are physically able to do so. So I apologize if I implied anything otherwise. Let's see. Ian Matthews says, anyway, it's 11 p.m. here for me, so nighty night. Gil and all the chat. Well, I hope you have a wonderful night, Ian. I hope all is well with you. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, Ian Matthews has a fantastic scrapping channel as well. It's not only scrapping, but the man puts together all sorts of neat, nifty stuff. And he's got a disposition that will just simply make you smile. Check out Ian Matthews, everybody. He's a hell of a guy. All right. So let's keep on going here. Boop, boop, boop. My internet comes from a telephone cooperative that basically monopolized the entire rural area I lived in. That was exactly me. That was me about 3 weeks ago, give or take. They knew it. Like every other month, I'd be calling them up. Hey, is there any plans on, expanding the internet in the area, making it a little faster? No, the fastest you have is 25. Fastest you have is 25. No, they must have got tired of seeing me call in, because when they call in, you can imagine the account comes up, and can you imagine the memos of someone constantly calling in asking for that? Well, like, oh man, I gotta tell this guy again, there's no good internet, no faster internet available. He's gonna leave. They're all gonna leave, damn it. Elon Musk has got us all in a sling. Could be fun. Yeah, I meant live in the woods with big bushy beard. Yes, the beard has magical powers that will make sure that I have enough fish and food and like deer and stuff like that, and wood and materials to survive in the woods. This has not been tested yet, but that's what I've been told by various sources. Miss Canadian Scrapper, hello, and how are you? And much love to you. Thumbs up and a high five. This has been a great test, guys, and thank you for being here. This has been amazing so far. John says, I've done voice work my whole life. I was in cartoon throughout the 90s and late 80s. Through the 90s, I've done voice work for Disney, for Universal, on and on and on and on, and that is awesome. That is awesome. I would imagine, there's no sexual jokes behind this, so I apologize. But I would imagine that's very fulfilling to do that kind of work. You know what I mean? To see the cartoon in final form or whatever and hear your voice. It must be really cool. Skull Ministry says, I accept this reality. That's good. That's good. Because I reject most realities and substitute it with my own. Adam Savage had it right. So, what else is new, guys? How is life treating you? We are on the eve of the holiday season, pretty much around the world at this point. I hope things are going well. I know that the holiday season isn't the best time of year for a lot of people, and for those people, I'm here. I'm here for you. I understand. I'm with you to a certain degree, because I have certain loved ones and family members that are no longer here. But yeah. Anywho.
That's what she said.
Yeah. It's great work. I love it. You get paid, but boatloads of money. You get paid boatloads of money, and you don't have to be in front of a camera. It is wonderful. And I'll refrain from the fulfilling dirty joke at this moment. Thank you. The dogs agree. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. So all right. We'll give you a great break from my ugly mug. Say hello to the girls. Girls wanted to say hello. The newest member of the family, we got Luna. Luna is bigger than all of the dogs. And she is the most playful, and she is the youngest. She's about 7, give or take, 7 months old. She's a sweetheart, though. She really is. We rescued her. I got her for nothing. Don't you be showing your teeth there, girly, girly. No teeth showing, girly, girly. You're the baby, you're the baby. Oh! Okay, that's good. Yeah, lots of people have been encouraging me to start doing my voices on my YouTube, so I might do that again. Yes, absolutely, man. Yeah, if you've got all of these skills and these things that you like to do, why not enrich your YouTube channel and bring it to the table, right? And that goes for anybody, not just John Wild. I mean, if you got a skill that you think that might benefit other people or entertain other people or make somebody smile or laugh, for the love of God, do it. Why not? Why not? Right? Right. Um, yeah. So there. Pretty flagellant tonight. I don't know why. Oh man, I think I'll stay on for another half an hour or so. You guys all right with staying on for another half an hour or so? Or are you sick of me already? Just let me know. If you're sick of me already, I'll end it here. But if you want to hang for another half an hour, I'm game. Have a great masturbator, but I think you two might have an issue with that. What? Container Man says, I think you missed my comment about Go Fish Office. And you're right, I did. So let me go back. Container Man, bear with me just a moment. Container Man says, you need to chat with Go Fish Office. She's wanting to do some voiceovers. I think you two together would be awesome. I would agree with that. And I will. I will definitely reach out to her if that's something she wants to do. John Wild, there's a lot of narrators and writers who would probably enjoy having an experienced work actor work with them on YouTube. Like I said, this is something that I've wanted to do for quite some time. I thought about creating a brand new persona, like a persona, not on Skillz Live, but creating a whole new channel. I don't know if you guys know. Let me know real quick. I know it's going to take a few minutes for you guys to answer because of the delay, but let me know if you guys know the YouTuber named Doomcock. You know, Overlord DVD is the actual channel name, but you know, the character that he created was called Doomcock. Let me know if you guys know of that channel real quick, and if enough of you do, I'll further explain what I'm thinking about doing. John says you said to share my skills. Well, basically, I'm a great masturbator, but I think you two will have a problem with that. I know that my neighbors do. Well, see, the problem is your front living room window, it's not a stage area for you to teach your neighborhood these things, John. You got to remember that, okay? So, like the curtains, you can't open and close the curtains. It's not a show. It's not a stage. Just if you learn anything or you take away anything from this live stream, remember that next time, okay? Oh my lord. Okay, Junior A Cat, I hope you enjoy your dinner. Who doesn't like cheesy tater tots? I love cheesy tater tots. I like cheesy just about anything. I do. I really do. But enjoy. Skull Ministry Gaming says, never heard of him, but we can collab on something like that at some point if you would like. Yes, I would like to. I've been wanting to collab with you for a while. I just don't know what would be, you know what I mean? I don't know what would be agreeable on both parties, you know? So if you have any ideas, let me know. But essentially, who Doomcock is, let me go ahead and pull him up, and I'll see if I can pull up his channel and show you. If I could spell his name right. John Wild, do you know Go Fish Office? She has a very angelic voice. She does. It's a joy to just listen to her wearing a headset. I completely agree. I agree with you, Container Man. And she doesn't like showing herself on camera, which is completely understandable. There's a lot of YouTubers that are very successful that never show their face. So, but yeah. Let's see. Skillz says, Mad Prophet on Terra Firma was partially my idea. It took me a long time to convince him to start using the Mad Prophet character. Awesome. Yeah, exactly. All right, so let me show you here real quick, guys. Girls, calm down. Be good. They play and they don't realize how tough they're being to each other, but at least they submit. The submitting yelp stops the play temporarily. Cheesy anything. Refrain, refrain, refrain. John, refrain. John. Please, thank you for refraining. Please don't refuse. Don't ruin cheesy stuff for me, please. Okay, so here is... No, that's not it. This is Doomcock, ladies and gentlemen. This is Doomcock. And basically, he's a pop culture critic, more or less. You know, and he created a persona for it, which is really, really cool. I don't want to play anything because I don't want to do any copyright strikes or anything like that, or copyright slaps on the wrist, as I like to call them. But if you want to check out Doomcock, please check him out here. He is a very, very smart and very, very intelligent individual. And some of the things he says about certain things will just make you break out in tears laughing. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. But my point in showing you all this is because I'd like to do something like that. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know if pop culture is where it's at. I don't know. Maybe talking about politics or some weird stuff, or, you know, maybe some of the stories, the dark and mysterious stories. We can kind of talk about that and debunk or bunk some of the stories. I don't know. But I think it would be really interesting to create a persona or personas if it's done with more than one person. And I think it would be entertaining to a lot of people. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's where my brain is with that. So there. So yeah. So we got 24 likes in here so far, guys. If you've not hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it if you did. If you have not shared it out, I would appreciate it if you did. We're gonna stay live for at least a little longer. Has anybody noticed or seen any issues with the stream thus far? I've seen YouTube say that it doesn't have enough feed for a good internet connection a couple of times, but I've not seen any buffering on my end. I think there was one person that said they saw buffering. So this is a test after all. So what's your feedback thus far? Thus far. I can't talk, Stein. I can't talk. Oh, licking helps. Licking helps. Thank you. Thank you. You saved me from lisping oblivion. Thank you. I love you. Oh, she loves me. He loves me. Where did everybody go? There's nobody talking in the chat. Oh, there it is. That's kind of what I'm doing with my new John Wild. That mask that you see in my videos is what I'm going to be wearing. It's literally a purge mask, and that's the new John Wild persona. Sweet. That is cool. Tail says no issues on my end. Good to hear. Good to hear. Now, is this a clearer live stream on my end compared to previous live streams on my end? And I'm talking just about the OBS now. StreamYards is only at 720 or less. It maxes out at 720, but I think I was streaming at less for that. John says, yes, so enjoy seeing my face in the past. You probably won't see much of it in the future, and a lot of people say, thank God. John, first off, you don't have an ugly face, okay? You're okay there. But I really I'm digging the persona that you're talking about. Yeah, okay? I created an ugly mug for this ugly mug, okay? So I know exactly what you're talking about, okay? I can relate. But you don't have an ugly face. You're fine. Fine, okay? Good to hear, Tails. Good to hear. I'm looking forward to replaying this and seeing what it looks like after YouTube does this little processing thing. Container Man says, I had a little buffering, but I had a weak signal. So the buffering was on your end? Okay. All right. Any feedback really, really helps, guys. It really helps. But it sounds like, and it looks like, Starlink is going to be up to the task for a fairly decent quality live stream for a decent amount of time. Now that may be different. I have yet to have any major storms come through here yet. That's my next test. I want to have a major storm come through here, or nor'easter, or a downpour, and I want to try to live stream and see if, see what the connection is like, or see if it decreases the rate, the megabytes per second or whatever. Hanging with JD! What's going on? Thumbs up and high five. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes.
No, God!
You got it anyway.
No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Okay. Well, I'm just kidding. It's very good to see you. Hope life's treating you well and you get a beverage of your choosing and you're enjoying the evening just like all of us are. Louis Fuller says the good feature of Starlink is as if you have any snow packed on the satellite, the heaters on the satellite will melt it immediately. Absolutely. Now, here is one of the big things that I researched about Starlink, okay? I've done a lot of research, and I've watched a lot of reviews from a lot of people that have Starlink. One of the concerns and one of the issues that one person had was they used the... it was a roof mount, so they did a roof mount, and they used the roof mount accessory that Starlink offered, and that only gets the dish off the roof by, because the dish has to angle, so the dish is probably 6 or 7 inches, give or take, off of the roof, off the level of the roof. So what happens is you're right. It has a built-in heater system where it melts the snow off of the flat surface of the Starlink. But what has happened is it starts ice damming on the very edge, and they start seeing this icicle form. And if the icicle makes it to the roof, it can prevent the Starlink from moving, and it can disrupt your connection. So what I did was I just raised it up. That thing is a good, that thing's probably 1.5 feet off of the roof line. So it is not, I have no chance of that sort of thing happening. That's good. That's good. Seems to be doing good for me. Awesome. Danny Man says, I heard dog owners starting to resemble their pets. Gil, you need some of that dog fur that is shed off and pasted on your face and head. Now, if I could use some of that dog fur and make it look like a decent toupee, I certainly would do that. Maybe one of these days, someday soon, I'll grab a whole bunch of fur. I'll brush one of the dogs, I'll grab a whole bunch of fur, I'll stick it on top of my head, and I'll try to do a live stream with it. Would that make you laugh? Would that make you laugh? I'd do it if it makes at least one person laugh. Stop licking my knee. Thank you. Thank you, Tham's World. And Tham's World is back. It's great to see you. I don't know if you were still here the whole time, you were in the background, or just lurking and working, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're still here. John says, bet the Starlink from lazy people in the snow just get up there for hair dryer. No, I don't know about that necessarily. Yeah, we'll be thinking about everyone in north while enjoying the high of 69 throughout the winter. F you, John. F you. All right, here. I'm going to give you a little bit of farting. And a little fart with reverb just for you. And one more from the chat. There it is. Okay. So, anyway, yeah, so that is super, super cool. I was going to say something, and I completely lost track of it. But oh well. I'm sure it'll come back to me at some point. And the levels are holding. Everything looks good. This is absolutely awesome. I am really, really, really happy with this. Really happy. Ooh, excuse me, pardon me. So yeah, I promised. Yes, it was okay. And you know the really cool thing too, guys? is Starlink gives you this app that you can use. I'll show you the app. So it gives you this cool app that shows that you're online, and it shows you statistics. Like, it shows you visibility. Like, I had to choose a specific spot in my garage so that there was no yeah, there we go. So there was no obstructions. So it shows there's 0 obstructions, which is really, really cool. It shows statistics like, you know, your uptime, your latency, and your usage. Oh, looks like Melissa's back. Cool. And you can do a speed test right from here as well. Not only will it do a speed test to your Wi-Fi, like it'll do a speed test from the router to your phone, but it'll also do a speed test from the hardwire connection to the router. So 2 different tests, which is super cool. Container Man says, I got 46 right now from the Mile High City. Yeah, it's probably less here right now. It's 29 degrees here at the moment. Yes. John says, well, we're actually expected to get absolutely frigid. We're looking at temperatures next week, maybe down into the 40s for overnight freeze. So we're breaking out the parkas in the fireplace. You know, I got to clear out the area in my garage for the wood stove. I have yet to light it, but I'm looking forward to it. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my wife is home now, so I think I'm going to end the stream here. But I want to thank you guys for helping me out with this test, helping me determine if Starlink is going to work well for these types of live streams. Believe me when I say I've got some pretty cool things in my noggin that I want to turn into some degree of reality that will benefit you, that will not make you run scared. Trust me. You can trust this face, right? But anyway, I'm going to let you go. Be good. Be wise. Have a scrap happy day. Keep your chin up. Till the next time. Peace out.